friends, and welcome back to my crafty space. My name is Crystal, and in today's video, I'm going to be putting together week 24 in my 2021 Project Life album. For this week's spread, I'm going to be using the Laugh Story Kit from Ali Edwards, which it's brand new. I just got it in the mail this week and I could not wait to pull it out and get some stories told. So I have a couple of the cards that I have already pulled out. One is this repeat ha 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 card that I'm going to turn into my title card. And then all of the rest of them have a similar look. So there's a scripty word at the top in Allie's handwriting. There's hilarious, laugh, funny, giggle, and smile. And then I've added my text via my computer onto the physical cards. If this is something you are interested in learning how to do, I do have a link in the description box down below that takes you to a tutorial on how to do that in both Photoshop and Microsoft Word. Then I've also gone ahead and decided on my photos, printed those out. We have those ready to go. And my embellishments are pulled to the side here to hopefully make this pretty simple and easy to put together. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put you on fast forward and then get everything put together, finished up here on the desk. And then once I have this completed, we will slow back down and close out for today. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to get started today by setting out all of my cards and my photos first, just getting them in the layout in the order and orientation that I want them to all go in. For this one, I'm going to use on the left side a page protector that has 3 of the 4x6 sections and 3 of the 3x4 sections. And then on the right side, I'm going to use one that has 2 of the 4x6 and then 5 of the 3x4. I like to get my page protectors off of scrapbook.com. I find that they are the truest to size, and I'm really loving the 9x12 size. So that is why you see these different kind of configurations here. I actually really enjoy using all of the different layouts. I think that it adds an element of creativity to this project that becomes somewhat mundane over time, since we're documenting, 1 week at a time, 52 weeks in a year, and however many years, it's just a lot of the same things. So by changing up the page protectors, it helps me to keep it feeling a little bit more fresh. So for my title card here, I chose this ha 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 card that is in the yellow, green, and blue colors. And then I pulled out one of those starburst cork pieces that I'm just going to add some adhesive to the back to. I'm using my double-sided adhesive from scrapbook.com just to make sure that everything is really sticky and stays down. And I'm going to put that into the very middle of that 4x6 journaling card. Then I pulled out one of my label stickers from the Storytelling Basics collection, threw my date stamps into the middle of the circle, and then put that in the center of the starburst. And I like how it gives it almost looks like a sun there in the middle. It makes this feel really fun and summery, so I super, super love that. In addition to the starburst cork piece, I also pulled out 3 of the die-cut speech bubbles. One that says, "This cracked me up," which I put on the picture of my husband and Jonah, along with his brother and our niece May, and then our neighbor Adam and his daughter Elsie. I loved this picture because it was the 3 dads with their 3 youngest children, and it just felt like almost like a dad's club out there in the backyard. And so it made me laugh when I got this picture. Then I pulled out another 2 speech bubbles that are going onto pictures from the trip. So pictures from a trip that I went on a couple weekends ago. So this was a trip that we go on every year. My mom and my sister and I, it's a group of women that go up to Traverse City, Michigan and go wine touring. It's really, really beautiful up in Traverse City and lots of really awesome wineries. So, which also comes with some shenanigans and silliness. So I pulled out a bunch of the pictures where we're just kind of making silly faces, or there's a group of us, or we're doing selfies. There's one where my mom and my sister are photobombing me when I'm doing a selfie of myself. So just some silly pictures, and I'm adding a couple of speech bubbles onto those pages where they fit in. And then I wanted one more element to add onto these photos. So I chose to grab out these circle clear stickers that have white text on them. And the cool thing is that when you add them onto your photos, the clear portion disappears. So it just looks as though you've added some typed text onto the photo itself. So I'm picking a couple that seem to go nicely with the photos, just the sentiments where I like what they say. And then I'm adding those into my photos where I feel like they will be the easiest to read. So since they are white text, I wanted them to go into sections where there's a little bit more saturated color so that you can see the text popping off of the background. It's not a perfect science. Some of them are a little harder to see than others, but it works out in the end. The last couple of pictures here are from Father's Day, so that's where you've got the dad gang up at the top. And then this picture right here is just ridiculous. It was Isabella like putting her mouth on the door and blowing air into it, and so it makes it look like huge. And she got such a kick out of that. So Aaron snapped that picture, and I told him that I must have that. I must have that picture. And it cracks me up. Like, that picture is hilarious. So that's what I wrote in the journaling card that says hilarious on it, is just about her being ridiculous. And then the photo right above that was the kids in a blow-up pool in the backyard, just being silly and making faces. To finish out this spread, I felt like the text from those clear stickers was disappearing onto the photo. So I grabbed out some black with white text tiny phrase stickers, and I'm adding those right next to the clear sticker text. I'm hoping that that will draw attention to those words. And then once I have that done, then we're done. All right, friends, that completes my spread for today. This one turned out really fun. I love all those bright, cheerful colors, the opportunity to tell a lot of stories, and using embellishments that are small and inconspicuous so that my photos can actually shine through on my spread this week. I think that worked out really well and in my favor. I hope that you enjoyed watching this spread come together today, and if you did, I would love a thumbs up on this video down below. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can see all of my future crafty content. I will be back again next week with a few more spreads. I am back up to date now with my Project Life, so I should have a new Project Life video coming up on Wednesday, but I have a story project for Monday, and Story Kit Crush is every Friday. So we are back to being on our regular schedule again, or at least I am, and that feels really, really, really good. All right, friends, well, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will catch you in next week's videos. Bye, friends.